and if there is any requirement for any specific program like loyalty programs or any specific event planning, then I have to look after that as well. It starts with planning to executive and till report making and budgeting as well.
Okay, can you describe a typical working day?
Well, my office starts from 9 a.m. So after that, I usually make a schedule for the day, that the work I have on a base on a regular day, and then I have just go to follow. I just keep on following that routine there. So I start with checking the emails, important emails. Then, if I have to reply to anyone, I do reply, and then I have to plan for any specific work if I have any. Like in an everyday basis, I have to do several kind of report makings as well. So yeah, the day went as it is. We had several meetings as well. I sometimes have to visit the outlets as well, the outlets we have, and then look after the marketing arrangements there. We have several QSMs applied in several outlets as well. So it's a cluster of all in a day, actually. So it's not a fixed one for every day. It varies from day to day.
So I think you'll do okay with the work questions. Just cover those questions on your own. Let's go to study. So what are you studying?
আমার তো এখন কোনো স্টাডিং হচ্ছে না, এবং আমার মাস্টার্স করা, কিন্তু আমাকে আফফানকে আপনি হয়তো চিনেন কিনা আমি জানি না। So, ও বলছে যে এমবিএ এর কথাটা যাতে আমি না বলি মাস্টার্স। জি, সো এখানে তাহলে আমার অ্যান্সারটা কিরকম হবে বা কি হবে?
সো আপনি যেটা স্টাডি করছেন লাস্ট এডুকেশন সেটাই মেনশন করে দিবেন।
ওকে, সো এটা হলো জেনারেল, মানে যেটা আমার এখন পর্যন্ত আমার
আর
এডুকেশনাল আমি
আপনার তো ফিউচার স্টাডি প্ল্যান আছে, এই কারণেই তো ইন্টারনাল টেস্ট হইতেছে, ওটাই মেনশন করে দিবেন।
ওকে ওকে So yes, I'm looking forward to get a master's degree from a renowned university, and especially from abroad, because what I feel is, well, having a degree from abroad, a prominent university like yours would be giving me an extra edge, plus that advantage of excelling in my career, as I have an experience of around 10 12 years so far, but I have graduated almost 12 years from now. So obviously, I would be looking forward for a special degree from a special university, and that is what I am actually looking forward for now.
সো স্টাডি রিলেটেড আপনাকে একটু কোয়েশ্চেন করতে পারে তারা, যেহেতু আপনি কারেন্টলি স্টাডি করতেছেন না, যে ওয়াই ডিড ইউ হোয়াট সাবজেক্ট আর ইউ ইন্টারেস্টেড টু স্টাডি, বা ওয়াই ডিড ইউ চুজ দিস সাবজেক্ট, তখন কি অ্যান্সার করবেন?
Well, the reason I choose this subject is definitely I have been working in this segment for last 10 12 years, right after my graduation, and till date I'm still working on this sector. So this is something which I am really passionate about. Digital marketing I specifically chose because the scope of digital marketing is expanding on global market, and obviously there are so many things which I think I need to know and learn now, because I just want to make myself updated with the current ongoing trend. And obviously, there wouldn't be anything much better than doing a master's on digital marketing.
Okay, where did you come from, or where's your hometown? So they can ask you this question.
So I am from Bangladesh. I live in Dhaka, and I am from Dhaka as well. Both my parents are from Old Town, so I am you can say I'm born and brought up in Dhaka, and this is my hometown as well.
Where are you living at the moment?
Okay, I'm living in Hatimshin area of it's just an adjacent area of Gulshan in Dhaka, the center of Dhaka. Yes.
Okay. What's the public transportation system like in your hometown?
As I said, I do not have a hometown actually. It's like the Dhaka city is my hometown, obviously, and the public transportation system we have here are uh, the local buses we have, and we have Uber services here as well in Bangladesh currently, and we have a bike service which is called Tatao as well, so we can travel with those as well. Along with this, recently in Bangladesh, it the metro rail has also been inaugurated. So this is also a very important mode of public transport here. Having said that, I have my own vehicle, a very small EV here, which I ride for my day-to-day transportation. So yeah, that's what.
What's the traffic like in your hometown?
Oh, it's huge. It's like during the office hours specifically, like from if I say specifically from 9 a.m. to in between 9 a.m. and 10:30 or 11 a.m. It's like enormously very congested situation here in Dhaka. All the roads, every alley you will be stuck in, and same thing will happen when the offices will be I mean when office will end, that office end time as well, that is from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., or even it can extend to 8 p.m. as well sometimes on some days. So the traffic is huge, very heavy traffic all the time we have to and that is why even to cover only a 5 kilometer area we sometimes choose to start at least an hour advance than our usual time.
Do you
In
like to travel?
Ji.
Do you like to travel?
Do I?
Do you like to travel?
I love to travel. Yes, obviously, I love to travel.
What was the last place you traveled to?
I just traveled 15 days back to Cox's Bazar. This is a beach city there. We have the longest beach in the world. That is in Cox's Bazar. I have been there. One of my cousin, he shifted here just around a year back. He was asking me, requesting me to come and visit him for so long, and finally I got some scope, and I went there middle of November for 3 4 days, and I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Which place do you usually visit on your holidays?
I usually, honestly speaking, I love to visit mountains because this is the place which I actually I love the most, visiting mountains and seeing this the overall environment, that greenery, those big top hills and hill stations as well. Usually, I whenever I got time, we don't have that mountains in Bangladesh, the big ones. So yeah, anywhere where there is a mountain, I would love to go there any day on any given day on any given situation. I have been to Thailand, Chiang Mai, which is on the northern part of Thailand. They have a really beautiful landscape with the mountains. Then I have been to Nepal, Bhutan. These are all, they got the Himalayan ranges. I just find it so peaceful for me to visit mountains. And I have been to India as well. So India got the, I have been to Darjeeling, the northeastern part of India, where I enjoyed a lot as well. Yeah, quite.
What do you enjoy doing in your free time?
Well, it depends on so many cases. Like if there is a cricket match, I would love to watch that. if there is anything new on the OTT platform, I would love to binge on that as well. Sometimes if I it depends on my mood actually. So if it is something like if I have a good book, and if I would be I mean, if I am willing to read the book, then I will go for reading the book. I sometimes hang out with my friends as well. So there are plenty of things. I sometimes just do nothing and just scroll on my phone with social media. That's also a free time activity for me.
What kind of food do you like to eat?
I belong from this city, the Dhaka, and I belong from the old part of Dhaka, which make me a foodie. Uh, I mean, by born, would I say? And the Dhaka food is my favorite. Anything which has a flavor of Dhaka, like biryanis, kapchis, and the Desi food, the Bangladeshi food. I would love that to have.
Can you describe your daily routine?
Okay, so if it is a working day, then I have to get up at least by 7 or 7:30 in the morning, and then after getting ready and freshen up, then I have to leave for my office, which is not a very far place, but as I have said, uh, due to the heavy traffic, I cannot take any chance. So it's around a 5 kilometer distance from my place, but I have to start at least an hour ahead. So as my office starts from 9, I have to start at 8 at least, and then I reach office. Then the usual office works there. I have my lunch during the lunchtime, and then after my usually my office ends by 5 or 6 p.m. and then I have to return home. Depends on the specific day. If there is anything like if I have a after office party, then I go and join that. If that's not, then I preferably get back home, and then I would love to spend the time with my family, and then after dinner I just go to bed. I hit bed, and the next the same almost the same routine.
So I covered the most important topics and I asked like few questions from above. So you have to go through all. I think you'll do okay. Just go through all these questions and brainstorm and have a answer prepared. Just an idea. So there are all kind of topics like clothes, television, weather, sports, shopping. So we can ask you anything actually, but everything is here. So you have to just
Uh,
study these questions. I mean, you don't have to study that much also. You have to just read them and generate an answer in your head. That's it. Whenever he asks you, you can reply him instantly. So that's it
sure.
with this. You have to practice it on your own. I have just checked. You answered pretty well. Very few grammatical mistakes, but that doesn't count because the answers were pretty good.
গ্রামাটিক্যাল মিস্টেক গুলো বেসিক্যালি কোন জায়গাটাতে ছিল, মানে কোন কোন পার্ট গুলো একটু কি বলা যাবে আমাকে, তাহলে আমি ওইটা নিয়ে
Like
কিছুটা।
when you said far, not far, so you should have said not that far away. So then when you said like born or something, so over there a little bit of mistakes. So some silly mistakes, they won't count all that. So that's good for the speaking. You have to go through each question since you don't have that much of time. So I cannot explain all the questions to you. Those are the first basic questions I ask, but they will go into detail. So they might pick any topic and ask you three or five questions from there. So you have to prepare yourself. Tomorrow maybe you can give me a feedback if it was okay or if you have any confusion with any question. And for part two, I gave you some topic and what's over there. Wait, let me check.
স্যাম্পল কোয়েশ্চেন ওটা।
No, the cue card questions. I think I didn't give you. No, cue
ওকে।
card questions. Okay, just I'll send you the cue card question list. Just let me explain the
ওটা তো
reading.
আপনি দিয়েছেন মনে হয় কিউ কার্ড কোয়েশ্চেন লিস্ট
Okay.
প্লেস পিপল প্লেসেস
Yes.
ইভেন্ট এক্সপিরিয়েন্সেস এডুকেশন ওয়ার্ক অবজেক্ট থিংস ট্রাভেল নেচার পাস্ট মেমোরিজ চাইল্ডহুড টেকনোলজি মিডিয়া এগুলোই না কিউ কার্ড টপিকস
Yes.
ইটস
Yes.
দেয়ার
These are some popular topics. Usually, they ask you this kind of questions. So you
জি
have to prepare a speech like 2 minutes. So these are some usual topics. Like the first topic, describe a person you admire. So you have to be prepared to talk about someone who inspired you for 2 minutes. So you have to prepare yourself. So first go with these questions. Tomorrow we can sit with this cue card section, and let me explain some reading things to you. So reading module, they have a lot of questions, different strategies to each question. I think we can. Uh, I think you should go to this website now and give a reading test, a listening test, and a writing test. See how much you score. Then we'll have an idea what to do about you know.
জাস্ট র্যান্ডমলি ভাবে এখনই টেস্ট মানে আইল গো ফর টেস্ট রাইট অ্যাওয়ে
Yes, yes, that's the because you don't have that much time. So it's better you learn the things practically. So just go to that website, sign in with your Google ID, go to exam library. That's at the home icon at the right. You have that exam library. Just go and give a IELTS reading test, listening test, or writing test. Then share the score with me. Then I'll know.
ওকে
What we'll have to improve on.
ওকে
Just
রিডিং এ তো কম্প্রিহেনশন থাকবে মানে প্যাসেজেস থাকবে দেন আই হ্যাভ টু জাস্ট অ্যানসার
yes.
লিসনিং এর
So
থিং
reading the tip is you have to we don't get that much of time to read the whole thing word by word. So we'll do skimming and scanning in reading. So skimming
ওকে
is you're just reading the title, maybe the first line or the last line, getting the general idea of the passage.
ওকে
And scanning is when you're scanning for keywords like name, numbers, symbols, organization name, or a person's name, or could be something that they wrote in capitals. All the key informations you just mark up. So usually whenever they ask any question, the answers in the keywords. So that is very fast way to solve this test. So first you read the questions, then if it's MCQ, read the options. If it's fill in the blanks or anything, you just mark the keywords in the question also, and in the passage also. So the thing is, whatever's written in the passage, they will paraphrase it in the question. So that's why people get confused. So it's not an exact match. It will be paraphrased. They'll put some synonyms, and it will be meaning will be the same, but paraphrase. So the thing is, answers should be exactly from the passage. So whatever you answer, it should be exactly from the passage. So when you're doing a sentence completion or a fill in the blank or filling up a form or something, so you'll have to look out for the grammar. So the answer that fits the grammatical structure, that is your answer. So no need to guess anything from your head. So a lot of people, what they do is they guess, oh, I know this topic. Yes, I know the answer. So they answer it, but don't do that. It has to be from the passage. Whatever is in the passage, that's the answer. And words should be exactly from the passage in the reading test. So skimming and scanning. Skimming, when you get the question, you just do the skimming first and understand the structure of the passage. What's the main idea? What's the flow? Okay, you get that. Then you read the question also. You do the scanning now. Scanning in the question, scanning in the passage. That is just marking up the keywords. Okay, so no need to read the whole thing. No need to read the whole thing. Just go mark up the main keywords, skim it a little bit, understand the question, passage structure, then read the question and start solving. So that is a strategy for reading, and there will be like a true, false, not given, and yes, no, not given. So whenever there's true, false, not given is related to facts, and yes, no, not given is related to author's opinions. So when you're facing true, false, not given, you should look for the facts in the passage, and whenever you're facing that yes, no, not given, you just look for what did the author say, you know,
ওকে সো ইটস অ্যাবাউট দি
what is his
স্ট্রেচিং অফ দ্য
intentions. Okay, so those will be based on that. So if it's exactly from the passage, it's yes or true. if it's a contradiction, like something was written in the passage but some information they manipulated, so on those cases it's a no or false. And not given is when they give you an incomplete idea or it's not mentioned in the
Yes
passage
or
at
no?
all. So these are the main things about reading. So just give a reading test now, share the score with me, and you can practice the speaking tonight on your own. I've given you all the questions. Just go through them. You are good with English. You have to just brainstorm and keep the ideas prepared. So whenever he asks you something, you can just deliver. And we'll sit with the cue card tomorrow. So, share the score with me, your reading test, and if you have the time, give a listening test. It takes only like 30 minutes. So, you can
Right.
give a listening test also. So, listening, the main thing is the recording would be played once, so you'll have to be very attentive. And whatever's in the recording, you have to give that answer. So, some people make problems
I
with
can write it down in the notebook, right? I
what?
can take
Yeah,
note.
yeah, you can take notes. So some people make the mistakes with singular plural. So like in the recording, they said pens. Some people write pen. Those kind of mistakes, or they can they give you some distractors like some misleading ideas, to confuse you. So sometimes they can say like people over here usually travel by bus, train, and taxi, but I recommend tram. So a lot of people don't understand what's a tram, right? And they think that, oh, in the beginning they said bus, train, and taxi. Maybe he said train. So this kind of confusion and some confusion with the words and numbers like 50 and 15, they sound kind of same. So you have to have a listening skill. What he said, 15 or 50. And another trap is they correct it. So in the listening recording, they will first say, okay, option A sounds good, but after the speech, they might correct it. They might say, no, the B sounds better. Option B sounds better. So answer is now B. So you have to.
I don't understand this part. What is to with this?
So some people, they rush into the answer. In the recording, they said yes, option A is the correct answer. So they write option A. But after some time, they changed it. They corrected. They say no, B makes more sense. That means B is the correct answer. So they make all like this confusion. Like আপনার
Okay.
মানে রেকর্ডিং এ ফার্স্টে বললো যে হ্যাঁ অপশন এ ইজ দ্য কারেক্ট আনসার, বাট
অ্যান্সার কি আমাকে রেকর্ডিং এর মধ্যে দিতে হবে নাকি আমাকে মানে কিভাবে দিতে হবে?
মানে রেকর্ডিং চলতেছে পাশ, মানে এট দ্য সেম টাইম আপনি সলভও করতেছেন।
ও ওটা তো আমার যে ওয়েবসাইটেই ক্লিক করতে হবে অ্যান্সার গুলো, তাই না?
হ্যাঁ, হ্যাঁ, ওইটা আপনি একটু লিসনিং টেস্ট দিলে বুঝতে পারবেন। তো আমি বলতে চাইতেছি যে মানে ওরা কারেকশন করে দেয় মাঝে মাঝে। মানে ফার্স্টে ওরা বলছে যে এটাই রাইট, একটু পরে কিছুক্ষণ কথা বলে বলতেছে না অ্যাকচুয়ালি এইটা রাইট।
ও
সো
আচ্ছা, এটা ওই মানে কনভারসেশনের মধ্যে এটা ওরা বলতেছে
কনভারসেশনের
যে
মধ্যেই ওরা বিভিন্ন জায়গায় মানে কারেকশন করে। সো যারা একটু কম বুঝে ওরা তো ফার্স্টের আনসারটাই লেখা দেয়, কিন্তু পরে যে কারেকশন করছে সেটা বুঝে না। তো আপনার এটাও খেয়াল রাখতে হবে। এটা খুবই কমন একটা ট্র্যাপ যেটা ওরা দিয়ে দেয় লিসনিং এর মধ্যে। হ্যাঁ, আর যেহেতু কোয়েশ্চেন গুলো প্যারাফ্রেজ করা থাকে লিসনিং এ, রেকর্ডিং এ আমি যা শুনতেছি এক্স্যাক্টলি কোয়েশ্চেন কিন্তু এটা লেখা নেই, প্যারাফ্রেজ করে রাখা। সো এই জিনিসগুলো আমার একটু মাথায় রাখতে হবে, প্যারাফ্রেজিং বিষয়টা একটু বুঝতে হবে। মানে এক্স্যাক্টলি আমি যদি রেকর্ডিং এ খুঁজি কোয়েশ্চেন আনসার আমি পাবো না, কারণ প্যারাফ্রেজ। সো এই বিষয়গুলো একটু মাথায় রেখে আপনি টেস্টটা দেন। মানে আই হোপ ইউ উইল ডু গুড।
ওকে, সো রিডিং, স্পিকিং, লিসনিং এন্ড देयर इज
স্পিকিং
অ্যানাদার।
স্পিকিং ওখান থেকে দেওয়ার দরকার নেই, জাস্ট রিডিং আর লিসনিংটা দেন। রাইটিংটা দিলেও আমার একটু সাবমিট করেন, আমি দেখতে চাই মানে কেমন রাইটিং।
আচ্ছা, ওকে।
তো রাইটিং এর জন্য একটু রিপোর্ট রাইটিং বা সামারি রাইটিং একটা প্রিপারেশন রাখেন, আর ওই এসে রাইটিং এর একটু প্রিপারেশন রাখেন আর কি। তখন আমি ওটা কালকে বুঝাই দিব। আই হোপ ইউ গুড উইথ রাইটিং, রাইট?
Yeah, hopefully.
So I will just explain the structure to you tomorrow. If in one day I explain everything to you, it will, create some confusion
Yes.
within you. So just go with the speaking at night, but now give a reading and listening test. It will take like 1.5 hours. So
Okay.
go to the website, give the test, and share the score with them. And they will give some explanation where did you make the mistake. So go through them, see if there's any pattern why you're making this mistake. So it'll take you like 1.5 hours. So now it's 5. So by 5:30, I guess you'll be done with the test. Oh, sorry,
Oh,
6:30.
wow, 6:30. এখন তো মাগরিবের টাইম হয়ে যাবে,
Hmm.
and then I have another meeting, a small 1 hour meeting as well. So hopefully I'll be doing it by tonight,
You
along with the
should. You
training as
should.
well, and then
Yes.
I will be sending it to you by tonight as well.
Okay. Send it to me by WhatsApp.
Yes, I'll send it to
Okay.
you
Take
by
care,
WhatsApp.
and let me know if you're confused with anything or if you need any kind of assistance. Just let me know.
Yeah, sure, sure,
Okay.
brother. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Take
Thank you.
care.
I'll be communicating with you
Of
via
course.
WhatsApp.
Of course.
Okay. Thank
Wish
you.
you
Thank
all
you
the
so much.
best.
Thank you. Hopefully we are meeting tomorrow as well.
Of course. Of course.
Okay.
Just let me know whenever you're free. Just knock.
Yeah. Same time like today, like
Okay.
after 4. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Take
Thank
care.
you so much.
You're always welcome. Take care.